Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about gap trading. In my opinion, gap trading is absolutely by far the single best day trading strategy available in the markets today. So as a result of that, I teach gap trading. I have a course at LazyGapTrader.com that you can come over and check it out. I teach exactly how to trade the morning gaps, which are predicated on stocks gapping up or down at the open. And I also teach a gap fill strategy where stocks will generally come back to fill gaps left open by a prior day's activity. In this video, we're going to talk specifically about a morning gap trade. And in the morning gap trades, when we see a stock in the pre-market that's opening a lot higher than it closed the previous day or a lot lower than it closed the previous day, it presents an opportunity. The opportunity is this: nothing goes in a straight line. Therefore, if you can identify a particular level of resistance if a stock is gapping higher or support if a stock is gapping lower, you can identify a very precise area where the highest probabilities exist where that stock is going to hit a particular resistance or support level and reverse in the other direction. If you can identify those levels, you can stand to make a lot of money with gap trading. In my course, I teach precisely how to do this. I teach which stocks it works the best with. I teach what to look for in the characteristics of stocks, the characteristics of the morning gaps, and I also teach, most importantly, how to find those specific price levels where a stock is likely to stop short, turn around, and trade in the other direction very, very rapidly. It presents an opportunity for you to profit like the institutional traders do. In this video, real quick, we're going to look at the anatomy of this morning's gap trade. So also, as a result of my course, I also provide a secondary service where I give members my gap trades each and every day. I give them to you on a 2-week trial so that you can see them and understand what I'm trading and where the gap levels are. I send those out to members each and every day at about 9 a.m. in the morning before the market opens Eastern Standard Time. Here's an example of today's gap trade. We only had one identified today. Some days we have 3 or 4 or 5. Some days we only have 1 or 2, and periodically we don't have any. We only can trade what the market provides us in an opportunity. So this morning there was one opportunity that fit the criteria. It was Charter Communications. So as you can see, I labeled the stock and the symbol, CHTR. I say it was a gap lower. I give the support levels. Sometimes I give 1, sometimes 2, in some cases I give 3 levels. Today I gave 3 possible levels. I also give a stop and a profit target, and that's where you see here $1.30 to $1.50 is the stop and the profit target. So let's go over to Charter and look at an intraday chart and see what happened today. Now there's a reason why I wanted to go over this one, not because it was a winning trade, but because I want to show the anatomy of a trade and precisely some of the things that I teach in my course at LazyGapTrader.com. On the bottom of the screen, you see a number with a purple line at $203.72. This trend line here represents the first level of support that I identified for the members of my service first thing this morning. So the prior day's trading close was at $214.53. This morning, the stock opened at $206.65. That's enough of a gap lower for an opportunity to present itself. As you can see in the first candle of the day, the stock came down all the way to make a low of $203.92, only 20 cents above the level we identified, which was also over $10 below the prior day's close. Now, in the first 10 minutes of the day, the stock came all the way down within 20 cents of the target. While that's not a successful trade, it's a miss by 20 cents, what it does is it shows you the power of these levels. We don't always miss by 20 cents. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we miss by a penny or two. Sometimes we go through by 5, 10, 15, 20 cents. Sometimes we get this type of a bounce by hitting the level pretty spot on. So what happened was the stock also in the first 10-minute candle of the day made a high of 210.25. That was over a $6 bounce in the first 10 minutes of the day. But the other point I wanted to make, other than emphasizing the importance of these levels and how precise they are, is that the stock actually did come into the level at the end of the day. And this is really the lesson that I wanted to display. So there's a specific reason that I teach in the course as to why this was not a good trade by the end of the day, notwithstanding the fact that it came into the level in the last 10 minutes of the day. So nobody's taking that trade at the close because there's no time to get your bounce that you're looking for. But the point is, in my course, I teach precisely why this happened and that there's a significance to this kind of activity that happened throughout the majority of the afternoon. And that in and of itself is something taught in the course as to why traders will know not to take this trade even if it wasn't at the end of the day. So not only in my course do I teach you how to identify the precise levels where a stock should find a price reversal, but I also teach you other nuances about gap trading that can help you be successful and also, equally important, keep you away from some of the bad trades that can occur. So I tell you where the probabilities are most in your favor and where the probabilities are reduced and not necessarily in your favor, and you need to know both when trading, whatever strategy you're trading. So come over to lazygaptrader.com, check out the course. I teach you a whole series of reasons why this is the best, most profitable day trading strategy available. I teach you everything you need to know about gap trading in order to be successful. I'm David Frost, lazygaptrader.com. Thanks for tuning in, folks.